Hi, we're here speaking with Coach Mike Swan and Senior Jenna Kirkwood and Leah Jacqueline. Is there anything that you had to say about the game this evening?
Yeah, I mean, do I need to hold this? Okay. I think they're a well-oiled machine, and they just dominated us in every way tonight. We watched film of when we played them, a month ago, and we were very competitive. I think we scored 19, 20, and I think 18. And coming in, we thought we had a legitimate shot at maybe playing really tough and at least getting a set from them. But they played flawless. That's to their credit. They run that middle offense so quick. And, our serve receive was really solid all night. We just could not get a kill against their defense. So that's to their credit. I told Chris, you guys are amazing at every position, and if they don't win the national championship, I'll be very surprised. Obviously, we were hoping we would be a little more competitive, but it doesn't take away from the fact that we had a tremendous year, and I'm really proud of my team and what we accomplished. And to come to the national tournament and advance to the second round and play a team like Tampa is a real honor and a privilege. And we're going to learn from this, and hopefully we'll be back soon to compete in another year.
For the student athletes, you played a small part called match yesterday. Did that affect today?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yesterday, I think kind of our nerves got the best of us, and we knew it was going to be a tough match, the 4 and 5 seed. So it was really evenly matched, and we just went out there and gave it our everything. And to get that win just was kind of like the icing on the cake. We talked about it. We earned our spot here, and then to get a match was just incredible. And going into today, we definitely thought we were going to play tough, and we gave it our heart. We were just so excited to be out there playing. So I don't know, it's just an honor to be here.
How big of a building block is this for the program?
Yeah, I think that it could make a big difference because it's the first time in history that we came to regionals. It's the first time that we won conference, and this could be a reason for people to come to the program, for the program to advance and stuff like this.
How much confidence do you see for the future and for next year, and now that they know that it can be done?
I think just for Valdosta State, I only transferred here last year, and just seeing the difference that the program it's come so far already. And now I feel like, the girls that were a part of this team that will be back next year and the following years, they know what we're capable of and how to get there and what it takes, during the season, all the sacrifices. So hopefully they'll instill those values that we placed this year with the new girls coming in, and it'll just keep rising.
So looking back on when you took this job, where do you, based on the goals you set, where do you see the program?
Honestly, and we've talked about this as a group, this happened a lot quicker than we really anticipated. We had a good season last year, but nothing compared to this year, and things just kind of fell in place the last month. We kept getting better, and the other conference teams were struggling a little bit, and everything just clicked at the conference tournament, and we just kept working hard, and we were talking about it in the locker room after the match about how this team never got tired of practicing, and we never got tired of playing together and being together, and that doesn't happen very often. It's one of the few teams in all the years that I've coached where that hasn't been a problem, and I think it's just a testament to the athletes about how hungry they were, how hard they wanted to work, and it's going to be hard to duplicate this, but I hope this is a good step in the direction that we want to be, and we hope that we can continue a winning tradition at Valdosta State in volleyball now that we've established this kind of thing this year.
Student athletes looking back at the successes, obviously. How much fun was it?
It was so much fun. We wanted that conference championship, and when we were playing, after and we celebrated, I don't know, that was the best feeling in the world. So it's just been the funnest season, and all the girls, like this team, like we're family. I mean, we get along great and we have each other's back. So it's just, I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else.
Yeah, it's a great team. We had so much fun working together. Everyone was really dedicated to the team and to the game, and we like each other really much. And it's like a great group of girls, and everyone brings different stuff to the team. So it's amazing.
Just the great leadership that they had. 4 tremendous seniors, great attitudes, great academic students. You know, that to me is just as important as what we do on the court. And when I came into the program, we had struggled a lot in that area. But now they're doing great academically. They're all going to graduate on time with degrees, and I know they're going to go out and be successful, and that's all we can ask for. Great leadership, great people, great academics, and people who come from, you know, quality homes and are going to go out and represent VSU in a really positive light.
During the match yesterday, you guys had quite a bit of fan support out there. Student athletes talk a little bit about that pumping you up during the games, that your team's kind of like a family, so maybe traveling with the parents and getting fan support down here.
Yeah, this year especially, like, because we had a couple seniors, everyone's parents were like trying to make every single game. You know, they would travel everywhere that we went, and we, like, other people's parents became the girls' parents that couldn't be there, and even like their siblings. You know, we would all hang out, all go to dinner together. So it was just really neat having everyone there for the support, and obviously having a big cheering section definitely helps in those close matches. So it's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, and even for me, where my parents can't be here because I'm from Germany, it's amazing. After every game, all the parents and grandparents come up to me and congratulate me, and like I feel like home. I have like people I can like feel comfortable with, as I like don't have my parents here.
So far away from home, you were that way for you, and
Yeah, and at first it was like hard to adapt, and like the feeling that you just can't go home for a weekend or a week is kind of weird. Like, I think it's more the feeling that you can't do it than that you actually don't do it. And but all the girls and all the like volleyball like really kept me focused, and so I don't feel like homesick or something. It's just like you feel home, you have the girls, you are like you have stuff to do, so it's really great.
Can you talk a little about the attitude of this team? Because when you got here, you had to make some hard decisions with some of the other players on this team. Can you talk about the progress that has been made with these girls' attitudes from then till now?
Yeah, and I mean, that's to my athletic director, Herb Reinhardt's credit, that he let me come in and make some choices and move on with some people and bring in the people that I thought were going to get us to that point. You know, we were fortunate. Jenna was already on board when I got there, and then we just had a great recruiting class my first year with Jessica, the Brazilian, transferring in from Winthrop, who's been huge for us. So we've had 2 really good recruiting classes, and Valdosta State is a great place. You know, they've been successful in all their sports except for volleyball, and that's what attracted me there to begin with, is because I knew they wanted to win. We have excellent facilities, fully funded, and I just felt like it was a no-brainer that we could in time establish that.
So how does this team compare to some of the teams you've had from like Morehead State and Evansville?
Right. This is one of my top 2 or 3 teams of all time. I've been college coaching for probably close to 20 years now, and I've been at every level, and D2 is a great quality volleyball. I know a lot of the teams that we're playing and could play Division I and be successful against Division I programs. This is the first team that I can remember in a long time that where we had absolutely no issues all year long, personality-wise. Anything we had to do discipline-wise or anything, and it was a joy to go to work every day. And I hope we can keep that kind of environment in the program. You never know sometimes what you're getting exactly, but I think we are attracting the right kind of players and academic students that are always going to make this program proud.
And to the student athletes, what was your message to the girls in the locker room?
The first thing we said when we walked in was, "We made it!" Just because we've been saying that all weekend. Like we made it here, we earned our spot here, and that's just something that no one can take away from us. So we just reflected on how awesome our season was, and we're just so happy. I mean, that was a rough game, but we were just so happy to be here. So just a lot of smiles in the locker room.
Yeah, and we acknowledge that Tampa was just really, really good, and that we had really trouble against them, and that we never practiced or play against something like this, so we were just not used to it. So it was everyone was just accepted the loss because they were great, and so we were kind of sad that the season's over, that we can't play anymore, but otherwise we're really happy to be here.
Can you elaborate on that, on the experience now that you have played here and moving forward to next year and beyond, coach or your player?
Yeah, I'll be coming back next year, so I'm really convinced that everyone who's been here, all the players, they want to come back. So now we're going to work hard and say, okay, we made it last year, we can make it. Now we have confidence that we can make it, and I think now we're really hungry to make it back, because we know what it's like to play in this awesome environment, to achieve something like this, and so I think it's a good start.
Well, thank you, and good luck on next season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the good questions.